Welcome to my BioBits video project. My name is Sean Forg, and for my presentation, I will address an ecological issue that has been disastrous for marine environments. Since 2013, the decline of the sunflower sea star's population has begun. The species of sea star is one of the largest in the Americas, growing to a diameter of about a meter and living along the western coast, as north as Alaska and south towards California. The decline in numbers has been identified as a result of a pathogenic disease known as the sea star wasting syndrome, which is incredibly contagious and fatal. As a result, the IUCN has listed the sunflower sea star as critically endangered in 2020. In this video, I will go into detail addressing the causes of the bacterial disease and the effects this has on the ecosystems and the effects it holds on the sea star itself. The sea star wasting syndrome pandemic is the major cause of the starfish's die-off. Since its recent discovery, the disease has been spreading rapidly due to high populations of sea stars and warming ocean temperature. To quote from the U.S. National Park Service, the added stress of unusually warm waters during the 2014 to 2016 marine heat wave may have made them more vulnerable and facilitated the spread of the sea star wasting syndrome. A marine heat wave, as identified by the IUCN, or International Union of Conservation of Nature, are periods of time where average ocean water temperatures increase slightly. However, these marine heat waves are increasing in frequency. Scientists from the IUCN have stated that extended periods of extreme warming in seas and oceans have increased in frequency by 50% in the past 10 years and are becoming more severe. They have also identified that such heat waves prove fatal for ecosystems all throughout the world, as well as influence dangerous weather and disrupt aquacultural facilities. With the marine heat wave from 2013 to 2016, it created a perfect environment for the sea star wasting syndrome disease to give birth and spread and host off the sunflower sea star. When a sea star is afflicted with the sea star wasting syndrome, it undergoes fatal effects. Such effects include abnormally twisted arms, white lesions, deflation of arms and body, arm loss, and body disintegration. The sea star will succumb to the disease after a couple of weeks or even days, practically decaying and dissolving alive. Decaying sea stars provide organic material for more bacteria to give birth and grow, where it can be transmitted to other sea stars and suffocate them as well. Results in research show that there is no known cure for this disease. As for effects, the decline of the sunflower sea star's population has been continuous since 2013, and as such has yielded astonishingly disturbing results. Listed as critically endangered recently, this has been due to roughly 5.75 billion individual sunflower sea stars perishing to the disease from 2013 to 2017, and an estimated 90+% of the total population gone. This extreme drop also caused almost complete extinction from regions along the western coast. Alaskan shores once used to have abundances of this species for a very long time, with plenty of accounts from residents and scientists according to sources from Alaska Beacon. Accounts also include that people would see tons of these animals along the shores, but recent years they've almost been completely wiped. The rapid decline in the species is catastrophic for an ecosystem, which can create rippling effects on the natural food web or predator and prey relationships. This is significant because along the western coast of America's large kelp forests flourish with massive trees of kelp and large abundances of animals. The sunflower sea star is a predator in such an environment, keeping the pest animal populations in check, one such species being the purple sea urchin. Purple sea urchins can be very invasive if allowed, and when the sea star wasting syndrome hit in Alaska in 2014, the animals took over. The natural food chain of the ecosystem was thrown off balance, which spiraled into ecological disaster. According to the OPB articles, kelp forests are a delicate ecosystem, and the presence of the sunflower sea stars are significant to maintain a balance. Sunflower sea stars play a vital role in helping to maintain kelp forests, which in return supply habitats for marine life and also help keep sequestering carbon. Species rely on the kelp for protection, oxygen, and nutrients. When the sunflower sea stars begin to go missing, though, the increase in sea urchins begin to kill off an abundance of the kelp forests, which not only significantly harms these fragile habitats, but also subsequently harms other species in the region with less oxygen in the waters and an imbalance in carbon produced. To conclude, even with the extreme drop in the sea stars' populations and knowledge of no known cure to the disease, efforts have still been made to replenish their numbers. Aquaculture labs and scientists have been breeding these species in safe, monitored environments, and careful watch has been made in pre-existing disease locations to monitor the numbers of these animals. Knowledge on a subject such as this animal is significant, not only to hopefully improve our understanding of our natural world, but also to spread awareness on how fragile ecosystems are. Domino effects take place when such pandemic can occur, such as the effects the sea urchins have caused for aquacultural facilities, fisheries, and coastal tourism. With the work being put into the preservation of this amazing species, I hope for the replenishment and the continued investment in research into care for animals suffering from the sea star wasting disease, as each ecological protection and awareness only continues to rise and the true importance of our natural world only becomes more apparent. Thank you for listening.